Hey guys, my name is Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. It's time again for OCAR's magazine. We're going to review it, see what's in there, give it an overview. I'll be right back. Okay, every couple of months, OCAR puts out this magazine. It is fantastic. It's for you, the realtors. It is so packed with great information now, and it just is packed full of good stuff. So take a look, pull it aside, watch this video, and I'll show you what's important and what you need to take a look at. Now, this first article from Craig Borner, this may be his last article as president because I know they're going to have a transition coming up, but it really covers 2017 and how amazing it has been for the realtors in all segments, both activism and politics, and great. We got the young professionals, they're doing great work. You realtors are out there doing phenomenal work throughout the county, the state, even the nation, keeping this real estate market hot and keeping it going, and Craig really celebrates that. Now, next is by Jeff McIntosh. He covers the state update and really covers when disaster strikes. As so many of you know, with fires and hurricanes, it has been a crazy year, both for California and the nation as a whole. And he goes through and talks about how the realtors really step up and help, and what a great job you as realtors are doing. And it's a very detailed article, a lot of great information. Now, once again, for one of my favorite sections is the names in the news. This is where you get your picture in the magazine often. And let's see what's going on. We got the Young Professionals Network again, and they raised $10,000 in their Aloha Night. You can see that there. That was a fun event. Couple of pages further, we've got another great event. It was the Washington briefing by OCBC, and that had Hugh Hewitt and Brian Callie, who were there. You can see in the picture, you also have Tony Capitelli, and you got Harrison Long, some of our friends in the local realtor community. Then we had a North County event with Todd Spitzer, county supervisor, and Adam Rodell. Now, Adam is kind of funny. He was my big brother's best buddy back in high school. You can see a picture of Adam back in high school, but it's always fun to see who's in there, what's going on. And it's a great names in the news section this month. Now for another government affairs article. To be a realtor next year, it's going to cost another $100, and it covers that and why it's hitting. It's talking about more inventory and more listings. It's supposed to help us as an industry. We shall see, but go through. It'll explain all that for you. And one of my favorite sections all year long is a celebration of our veterans who are in the realtor community. Got about 4 great pages of pictures. You can look here. I'll bring on the next page here as well, and then you can bring on the next page. Go through that, see your friends, see who you know, and then the final page, and go through and thank them when you see them. Make a mental note. Some of these, I didn't know they were in the military, and it is so important to thank them, cherish them, and appreciate them. Boy, I tell you, we would not be free without them, and it's so important to know who in our industry is out there and had been fighting for our country. Boy, I know I appreciate them, and I hope you do as well. Okay, on to the cover story. Now, this is the future of technology in real estate and how it's going to really apply to us. On the next page here, it covers meet your virtual staff. It's all how that virtual reality and artificial intelligence tools are going to be helping us in real estate. This one kind of covers emails and helping us sort through the vast amount of emails we get. Then it does cover the actual virtual reality side of the business. Now, my wife works for Acer Computers. They have their new virtual reality visor, so I've been playing around with that. That is literally a whole nother world. I tell you, we just got back from New York a couple weeks ago. She was back there on a little pre-holiday show, and that is some crazy stuff, and how that is going to apply to the real estate industry. It is such a huge new market, and we're going to see what happens. It is unbelievable what's coming for us in the virtual reality field. Then keeping with technology, we have the gadgetry section, and this is covering the Amazon's Echo family of devices. I know we have one of those. We can never say Alexa around our home because then she's right there listening to you. But this is an article that covers the different items that you can do with it. You can work lights, you can do all kinds of great stuff. They've got the second generation out there with amazing audio and great speakers in there. So it's a really cool article. Let you know you may want to go get one. Then we've got an article from Peter Bastone on Minutes Matter. Just an overview on medical emergencies, both with our clients and our office, and how minutes absolutely matter. It's life and death when you've got a medical emergency. Covers some interesting ideas from that and applies it to the real estate industry. Then we get into an area that's quite contentious these days. This is Mike Crayman up here in the corner, and he is the head chief executive officer for the Transportation Corridor Agencies. That's the toll roads, basically, down here in South Orange County. Now, I am the newest director on the 73 toll road, which goes through my city, Aliso Viejo, down to Newport Beach. But the big 241 toll road is all the buzz, all down here in San Clemente, because they need to extend that. And boy, the locals are coming unglued. So Mike Crayman has an article. He talks about what the latest is, what's going on. If you're down here in South Orange County as a realtor, I know many of you have been active. Mike covers a lot of that, really important information to see, and how we're going to get that transportation figured out and getting people from the 241 on down here to the 5 freeway. Then a few pages further, you got an article from Heather Stratman. She's over there at ACCOC. It's kind of a political affairs group as well. And that says that cities are not at fault for affordable housing gaps. You know, with a lot of the housing, and of course housing has gone up, and you got folks needing to work, but folks can't afford housing. It covers what cities, as many of you know, I'm a city councilman in Aliso Viejo, and the housing gap, people look at the city council to solve that. It's our real estate industry. You can't solve something that the free market creates. So sometimes I'm thinking the more that we get involved, the more that we try to make an impact, it kind of backfires on us and boomerangs on us and doesn't work out real well. So she covers some of the new laws, some of the legislative reviews, what's coming, what's not, and how that can apply to your market. So good article to read on that. And of course, you can't get through the magazine without Stephen Thomas's article. Once again, every couple of weeks he puts his report out, so it's an overview kind of from his report, covers what's going on in the market, and he says, why won't my house sell? It's a hot market. Why are some of the listings sitting on the market? He covers the highlights of that. Should be great information for your sellers especially. Then the final section I want to touch on, we got Tony Capitelli back talking about how the OC Realtors has launched a market and policy website. It's called realdealoc.com. It's a website specifically covering some of the government-related items and how that's going to affect our local real estate market. So get that. Write that down. Go look at what he's putting out there. Hopefully there'll be great information with great articles, great stuff that you can use in your sales life for your buyers and your sellers and really know what's going on. Well, it's a great magazine. It's every couple of months. I hope you enjoyed that. Get that magazine, read those articles, really get up to speed with what's going on in your market. We got the holidays coming. It's going to be fantastic. I hope you have a great time with your family. And put me down on your list for 2018 to get me going. I love to work with you. I've been out here 30 years as a lender. You usually need to have a few lenders in your stable of good lenders, and I'd love to be one of those names on that list. You can call me anytime at 949-689-5626. Check out my website at www.mikemunzing.com. A lot of great information out there. I'm trying to bring more to you, and let's talk soon. Well, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless this beautiful country. Should be a great weekend. I'm here for you. Bye-bye.